You're listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network, the official home for student play-by-play at the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications. Now let's take you live courtside at the Stephen C. O'Connell Center. It's Florida. You're listening to the Orange and Blue. You're listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network, the official home for student play-by-play at the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications. Now let's take you live ringside with Jamie Goldman. It's Florida Gators hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
Welcome into Gators hockey. We got a little bit of a late start tonight. We were expecting a national anthem and we didn't get one. But we're here live in the first period. It's the University of Tampa against the University of Florida. If you missed last night's game, the Gators got the win 4-3 in Tampa. Tonight's game is in Jacksonville, the home rink of the Florida Gators. I'm alongside Alexis Vivanco. Let's play some hockey.
Amen.
0-0 to start. We got Connor Lee in the net tonight. Unfortunately, Nathan Shield is out with an illness. Hopefully he feels better soon. And we are underway here in the first period. Puck goes to the corner. Noah Horowitz retrieves it. Finds a teammate, McCoy. A little bit too hard in front for McCoy. Tampa throws it back into the zone. Lee makes the save, and the Gators will try to break out. Swings it to his defensive partner. Up to the winger. Trying to work the puck out of the zone are the Gators now. Moving through center is Nicholson. Nicholson takes it behind the net, looking for a teammate, finds one in the corner. It's Mikey Katz. He scored last night, looking to stay hot tonight. If you notice, Gators wearing different jerseys. It's the Pink the Rink game tonight. Cancer research, there'll be a sale of T-shirts and jerseys throughout the game. All proceeds go towards cancer research as Keegan Lampinen puts one on net. Stopped by the goaltender, and there's a whistle. That puck was loose as can be. I'm not real sure what the whistle was. I think the net was dislodged there.
Fantastic initial effort by the Gators coming out of the gate with this one. With looking to continue what they started yesterday. Coming out to a hot start, they won by the grace of God 4-3, and they're hoping to keep things going tonight.
As Jacob Horowitz fires a shot, gloved by the goaltender.
Great placing by the goalie there, making sure he does his best. You ladies all right impression?
Little flash of the leather there from the goaltender. Offensive zone faceoff coming up for Florida. Draw one by the Gators. Parker Mara in the corner has it now. Puck skitters outside of the zone towards Connor Lee's net. He'll come out and play it. Finds Berkel Jasek on the wing. Berkey will swing it around the boards for Evan Edwards. Edwards will throw it forward as well. Can't get out of the zone. Tampa throws it right back in. Horowitz goes and gets it. Gives it to Berkey. Berkey looking for someone now, finds Telab. Telab moving through center as a Tampa defenseman loses his stick. Finds Edwards in the slot. His shot wide, and it goes to the corner. And Tampa will break out. Throws towards center, tried to kick it, was Berkey, couldn't get it, and Tampa has a little 3-on-2 rush going. Looks like the net is off, and the whistle will be called. Net was off. That's the second time we've seen that here in this first period. Gotta watch out for that net. Maybe they're not put in too well right now.
Well, Jamie, to me, this feels like they're ready to come play with some energy. They're ready to come play with a little bit of a heat, intensity, especially on a Pink the Rink night type of this.
Yeah,
There's a lot to play for.
Good vibes in the arena right now. It's the Pink the Rink night. Gators wearing the black jerseys with the pink shoulders and the pink stripe down by the waist for the Gators. Tampa wearing the white jerseys with the black shoulders as they get a shot stop by Lee, comes all the way out of the zone to center, and Tampa will try to break back in. Pass a little bit out in front. It'll go to the corner behind the net now. Luke Braun will get it for Florida, looking for Jackson Troy. Kind of waves him off and takes the open ice. Braun will take it all the way, and he'll dump it in now. He'll go and chase it. Goes to the corner for Tampa, and Tampa breaks out the other way. Moving through center is Tampa. Shot just wide, and once again, it looks like the net is off. They might let him play for now. And finally, they do blow it dead, as once again, we get a stoppage for the net being off. After a while, I believe the refs can call a delay of game, but I don't think it hasn't been intentional thus far. It's just been a little bit of a rattling around the net and running into it and knocking it off its moorings.
think so too, Jamie. I think they're just a little eager to play some hockey for a good cause tonight. Good vibes, good tunes playing in the arena tonight.
Absolutely. As it'll be a U-Tampa offensive zone face-off here. Draw won by the Gators. Jackson Choi moving through center. He'll chip it around the defenseman. Get a shot just wide. He had his teammate going to the net there too, as Olenek can't keep it in, and U-Tampa will head the other way. 2-on-1 break, makes a move, and it's broken up by Noah Horowitz. Noah Horowitz also had a goal last night in the win over U-Tampa. Puck goes to the corner. Puck won by the Spartans. Goes to the defenseman now. Shot stopped by Lee, goes out to the corner. Still loose out in front, trying to make a play on it, and there will be a whistle. The net is off again.
This might be a record, I think.
This might be a record. I think this is 4 net off whistles in the first 4 minutes of the game.
We might have to start playing with our hands tied behind our backs.
Yeah, I mean,
it's getting some point.
I don't know. Maybe get some glue, really keep them in there right now. I don't know what's going on.
Connor Lee might have to exercise the spread eagle effect. Kind of starfish the net, make sure nobody gets behind.
I mean, the old saying goes, a goalie's best friend is the post, but right now the post not being too friendly. Keeps straying away. As Troy coming through center now, face-off won by the Gators, and the Florida will get a change, get fresh legs out there now, as Tampa will go D to D. Turn it over now. McCann has it, and he'll reset for Florida. McCann throws it to center. Picked up by Quinn Shepard. Shepard has it now. Making a move through center. Finally just puts it in deep. It goes to the corner. On it now for Florida is Michael McCoy. Throws it out to Shepard in front. Now McCoy has it. A good opportunity. Shot stopped. McCoy looking for another one. He had his first goal of the season in last night's win. McCoy feeling himself a little bit after that goal. As Bodie Duncan will play it in the corner now. Horowitz lays a nice hit. And the puck skitters out to McCoy again. McCoy very active on his first shift of the game right now. Working for it along the wall. Finally goes to the corner. Bodie Duncan tries to play it. Can't find a teammate though. Finally puck finds Quinn Shepard's stick, and he'll take it behind the net and take a quick second. Finding a teammate. Coming around the net, still trying to get it out of the zone is McCann. He turns it over though, and Tampa has it now. A nice stop, a nice save by Connor Lee.
Once again, doing his best Nathan Shield impression. Unfortunately, he's a little too sick to come play with us today, but we'll keep the good times rolling in his honor. Yeah,
Nathan texted me he really wanted to make it tonight, but he just woke up, wasn't feeling too hot. So he unfortunately is not available for the Gators tonight. So it's Connor Lee in between the pipes tonight for Florida, as we have 14:46 remaining in this first period, still scoreless. Offensive zone faceoff for Tampa, won by the Gators. Noah Horowitz just throws it out to center, gets the puck to a safer spot. It'll go all the way on net and covered for an offensive zone faceoff for the Gators. That worked out really well for Florida.
Well, it's always good to get a fresh change of scenery. The Gators do an excellent job of just resetting things and making sure that they have a better chance to get into formation they'd like.
Yeah, they'll get to set up here with an offensive zone faceoff. Puck covered by Sebastian Fontana, the goaltender tonight for U-Tampa. Another shot on Fontana, stopped. Goes out to Mikey Katz, playing the cycle game now for Nicholson. Looking for Lampinen. Lampinen couldn't control it. Up to Horowitz now. Horowitz shot, stopped by Fontana. It'll be another offensive zone faceoff for the Gators. 14:20 remaining in this first period. 0-0 your score. Once again, it's the Pink the Rink night here for the Gators tonight. Cancer research night, breast cancer awareness night here in Jacksonville. As U-Tampa wins the faceoff, pass intercepted by Florida. It's Keegan Lampinen. He chips it along the boards, plays it for himself, and he's tripped up there. No call, as a U-Tampa defenseman's stick got caught up in Lampinen's feet. Looks like a trip to me, but no call. Lampinen gets it back, looking for Nicholson, and Nicholson entered a little bit offsides that time, so it'll be a neutral zone faceoff.
Keegan Lampinen coming out like a bat out of hell, making sure that that puck's all his for the taking.
Lampinen, one of the leading scorers for Florida this season, so hopefully he'll be able to show his offensive prowess tonight. As the Gators get a change here on defense, it'll be Mazarka out there now. Mazarka tries to put it in deep, can't get it though. And now it'll come into the Gators defensive zone, played by Berkel Jasek. A nice spin move by Berkel Jasek there. Loses a Tampa defender, and Florida will move it to center. Now Tampa on the puck. And a nice shot stopped by Lee, and once again the net is off.
Now this officially has to be a record. Connor Lee currently on the ground right now, taking a bit of a spill as the refs look to set up the net once more.
Yeah, it looks like someone ran into Lee, and then Lee ran into the post, and the net was off.
It's an evil world we live in.
So we'll do it again, an offensive zone faceoff for Tampa. Draw lost by Telab, and Tampa will control. They'll have it around the point now. Put it behind the net. Mazarka will try and play. A nice hit on that time, and the puck still being played behind. Finally, Berkel Jasek able to work it free. Up the boards looking for Edwards. Berkey will take it himself though. Moving in with some speed now. He'll just cycle the puck in and try to go get it himself. Someone will have to cover as Berkel Jasek is the defenseman. Puck behind the net, cleared out to center, but won't go all the way down as it was tipped by Mazarka, and Mazarka will play it now. He'll once again just send it into the corner and get a change. The defensive unit getting a change for Florida now. Puck rims around the boards for Tampa. Moves to center, moving through the offensive zone. Now shot stopped by Lee. Lee looks strong here in the first period. A couple UTampa chances have been stopped by Lee handily. Puck goes to the corner. Jacob Horowitz, excuse me. Tries to get it out, but kept in by a UTampa defenseman. Trying to work it free in the corner. Finally gets it up to Evan Edwards. Edwards can't get it out. Finally, Telab does, finding Park Amara with some speed. Amara tied up there, couldn't get past the UTampa defenseman. Over to Bodie Duncan now. His shot blocked on the way. Doesn't ever get to the net, and the puck moves to center ice. Horowitz on it, looking for Luke Braun. Braun, little small pass that time to Duncan, couldn't control, and the puck out of play as UTampa hits it out of the rink, and it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for Florida.
The puck reaching new long distance records right now, managing to almost make its way into the bleachers where we're currently sitting right now, but excellent job by the Gators making sure they attack the right passing lanes, and they really just take control of where they of a Tampa team that's getting quite aggressive right now to start out.
Yeah, back and forth start thus far, about almost 9 minutes into the first period here.
Much slower start than last game. Last game, the Gators jumped out to 2-0 in the first period, so much more of a controlled battle.
It was fast and furious last night. Tonight, the teams are still kind of feeling each other out in this first period, trying to get something going as the puck kept in by Olenek. Moves down to Braun now to Jackson Choi on the wing. He'll go and get it. Choi trying to play it. Now it's Noah Horowitz at the point, can't keep it in, and it'll be a 3-on-1 break here now for Tampa. Plays to the corner, tries to get it in front. Horowitz, a good back check that time, able to stop the chance for Tampa. Puck going all the way down now. It'll be an icing call on Florida, so it'll be another offensive zone faceoff for the Spartans.
Great job by Connor Lee recognizing that 2-on-1 situation. The man who shot that on goal was Eric Lerhardt, which is a bit of a mouthful to say, but great opportunity to score early for Tampa. Just got to capitalize when you can, as the refs are officially moving the goalpost for the 5th time tonight. We're just going for quantity at this point.
I think at this point they're trying to break the record.
We're volume shooters, so to speak.
Forget the hockey game. We're just focused on getting the net off as many times as possible tonight.
Listen, what is it that Bruce Lee says? I don't fear the man that practices 1,000 kicks one time. I fear the man that practices one kick 1,000 times. It's kind of where we're at right now, fixing that goalpost, getting it nice and ready.
It'll be another offensive zone faceoff for Tampa. Tampa kind of controlling play here in this first period. A lot of chances on Connor Lee. Lee has stayed strong thus far. As another shot on Lee, another save.
Doing his best Nathan Shield impression.
This
not
time,
letting anything up.
Sean Glynn with the shot on goal, stopped by Lee.
The Tampa is coming out with an intensity that the Gators are not familiar with. To quote a famous little meme I've seen somewhere, I wasn't familiar with your game.
Puck kept in the corner now by Tampa, trying to work it around. Maddox Olenek is on it now for Florida. Trying to work it free are a couple of Gators. Finally, Weinstein finds it over to Jackson Choi. A nice lead pass for Weinstein, couldn't get it. Finally goes to the corner, now it's Braun. Braun will try to work it free to Olenek, and the puck goes out of play. Looks like Luke Braun broke his stick on that one. He's not too happy about that. He'll have to get a new one.
As we got a little Kodak Black in the building tonight for our musical entertainment. Representing for Broward County, stand up.
Quinn Shepard strides into the face-off circle for Florida and able to, loses that face-off. Tampa able to get control of it. And they'll try to work it into the offensive zone. Now chip towards the Gators defensive zone. Berkey finds it over to Horowitz. Horowitz chip hit a bad spot on the glass that time. A nice through pass that time. Nice save, Connor Lee, and the puck going the other way.
Duke Allen just seconds away from connecting with what could have been the haymaking slap shot.
In the corner now, Quinn Shepard trying to work it free with McCann. A Tampa player throws it to Berkel Jasek. He kicks it into the zone. And now over to the wall in neutral ice. Shepard will fake the dump in and just kind of reset in the D zone now for Jacob Horowitz. Finds Michael McCoy. McCoy moving through center now with some speed. A 3-on-2 break coming here for the Gators. McCann looking for McCoy in front. Shot. It's loose in front and loses control of it. And Tampa able to clear and get some fresh legs. That was probably the best chance of the game the Gators have had so far.
Fontana breathing a sigh of relief after that one. That 3-on-2 looks scary, but just so close yet so far.
McCann has it on the wing now, looking for more. Now it's McCoy. McCoy couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Comes out to center. Berkel Jasek able to keep it in. Quinn Shepard has it near the top of the circle now. Roughed up a little bit by a Tampa defender. Able to keep control of it are the Gators. Loses control of it now. A 2-on-1 break for Tampa. Jacob Horowitz on the back check. Nice stop that time. Connor Lee goes out to the corner. Tampa still in control though. To the corner, up to the point. Defenseman looking for a shot. Takes one. Blocked on the way. And goes right back to that defenseman. He'll keep it in. Goes to the corner now. Rims it around for the winger on the other side. A good cycle game right now for Tampa. Florida trying to get it out of the zone. The defenseman keeps it in. Goes to the corner again for Tampa. Moves it towards the top of the circle. Shot stopped by Lee. Goes out to the corner. And now Horowitz finally will get it out of the zone. Mikey Katz has a breakaway now. It's him in the goal. He shot. Oh, what a save that time by Fontana. It was Mikey Katz and Fontana, and he stretched his leg out and able to get a piece of that one, keep it out of the net. Now goes to the corner and does come all the way out, so Tampa will have to retouch the blue line in order to enter onside. Noah Horowitz will slow things down a little bit for Florida. A nice drop pass that time for Duncan. Olenek. Olenek keeps it in. And to the wall now. A chip towards center. Finding a teammate. A good opportunity here. Intercepted by Horowitz and put that opportunity to rest. Another turnover here for Florida. Being a little careless near the Tampa blue line that time as Keegan Lampin takes a spill. Tripped up by the blue line, it looked like that time. And Tampa on it now, trying to get it out. Can't. Noah Katz. Noah Katz is Mikey's brother. I keep doing that. But no, it's Mikey Katz. His shot just wide. And Tampa will regain possession. Oh, a nice move that time. Able to get free towards center. I don't think Lee knows where it is. Finally finds it. Comes to the wing now. Out in front, stopped. And Katz will head the other way. Nearing the end of his shift. They've been out there for a while, him and Lampinen. Lampinen gets free, shoots, scores! What a shot, doing his patented celebration. Another goal for Keegan Lampinen. A nice assist that time for Mikey Katz. And the Gators get on the board first.
Great job by Mikey Katz and Keegan Lampinen, making sure that 2-on-1 was not wasted, was not for naught. Great job making sure that Mikey Katz can deliver a beautiful pass for Keegan Lampinen to score.
And Florida strikes first blood here in this one. as they take a 1-0 lead with about 7 minutes remaining in this first period. But Tampa coming right back at them. In the offensive zone for Tampa now, goes to the corner, out in front, shot off the post. Wow, he beat Connor Lee, but the iron said not today. And it keeps going through center now for Edwards. Edwards has it. Tampa player lost his stick on that one. It might have broke. No, he goes and retrieves it now. And Tampa moving through center now. Spartans looking for some offense after that Gator goal. Now it's Parker Mara. He'll send it up to Edwards. Edwards trying to get it out, and he does. Goes to center and thrown all the way in now. Connor Lee will stop it for Jacob Horowitz behind the net. It comes around out of the zone. And Florida looking to enter offensively now. It's Mara. Mara on the wing. Oh! A nice hip check that time. Or he might get booked, actually. It looked pretty clean to me, honestly. He just kind of tabletoped Parker Mara that time.
Well, whatever the case be, Ethan Gelman was the Tampa player on the ground, setting Parker Mara for a bit of a spill, bit of a ride.
Yeah, nice hit that time from Gelman. Nice clean form, just kind of threw his hip out at him, and Mara took the brunt of it.
I have to look into playing rugby.
In the corner now, Tampa able to get it out. Horowitz with it. That's Jacob Horowitz, finds Luke Braun on the wing. Able to get it in the offensive zone now. Braun has it in the corner, comes out in front with it, a shot. Stopped by Fontana. Moving through center is Tampa now. Spartans looking for an offensive champ. Jacob Horowitz laying the shoulder that time, stopping that chance. And Jackson Choi moving through center. The defenseman tries to lay the hit on him. Physicality picking up here in this first period. Puck rimmed around the boards is a little bit too high for Luke Braun, and Tampa will go on the offensive now. Steiner couldn't control it for Tampa, and it goes to the corner. Bodie Duncan tries to get on it. Steiner throws it towards center. Maddox Olenek is there. Now it's Luke Braun, and he'll send it out to a safer spot so Florida can get a change. Josh Weinstein putting on the pressure now. A nice move that time by the Tampa defenseman. Moving through center. Chipped out to Bodie Duncan. Duncan finds McCoy. McCoy moving through the wing now. Loses control of it, but Florida still trying to be on it with Nick McCann. McCann finds it. McCann in the corner, leaves it for McCoy. McCoy out in front, intercepted by Tampa, and Tampa moves the other way. Tampa out on the offensive now. A shot stopped by Lee. Might have got tipped on the way. Now Quinn Shepard moving through center. He's got numbers with McCann, finds McCann. McCann at the top of the circle, back to Shepard. Oh, Shepard couldn't get the shot off. He was all alone out in front. Gators still have it though. Another shot, this time stopped by Fontana. Goes out to the corner. Tampa able to control, and the Spartans will put that one in deep and get fresh legs of their own. Connor Lee handles it behind the net over to Burkle Jasek. Burkle Jasek will spin back and look for Mazarka. Mazarka throws it out to center. Mikey Katz will kind of just push it in towards the offensive end. Alternate captain finds it for Tampa, trying to get it out of there, and finally does. Mazarka able to send it right back in, though. The Gators will touch, and they'll get in on the forecheck. Behind the net for Tampa is Glenn. Glenn looking for something here. Finds a teammate. It's Sickles. Sickles moving through center. His shot. What a save that time. Connor Lee got it by the very edge of his pad, but got a piece of it nonetheless. Finds a teammate, looking for Nicholson, just a bit out in front for him. Tampa able to keep it in. The Spartans shot on. A nice stop that time from Lee, and the puck goes out to center. It's Matt McMillan on it now for Tampa. Puck sent in deep. Burkle Jasek will play it and kind of just send it into Lee, and Lee will get a whistle.
Underrated little piece of assist by Mazarka, making sure that he gave the necessary push, because I don't think Connor Lee got a hand on it. I think it's actually Mazarka who managed to tip it away from Connor Lee to make sure that no harm, no foul. His scoreless streak remains perfect.
Good awareness that time from Mazarka, and keep this a 1-0 hockey game. Behind the net now are the Spartans trying to get something going offensively. A lot of offensive zone time for you, Tampa, but no goals to show for it thus far. Goes behind the net. Slew of players looking for it now. Finally gets it to the point. Shot just wide of Connor Lee's net. Still bouncing around behind the net now. Finally Tampa able to work it to the corner. Tries to cycle it down to a teammate and finds one. Went right through Telab that time. Telab now gets a piece of it, and he'll try to get it out for Florida. Sends it out, but kept in by the UTampa defenseman. Right behind the net. Once again, the Gators will try and clear, and finally they do. Tampa on it, though. That's Aiden Rodriguez finding a teammate. UTampa entering with some speed. Parker Mara able to get control of it, though. And now the Gators enter the offensive zone. Shot stopped by Fontana. Evan Edwards goes and gets the rebound, though. And UTampa will clear for Berkel Jasek out in center, finding Horowitz. Horowitz sends it up to Telab. Telab able to get it in the offensive zone, but a good regroup here from Tampa, and they're now on the offensive. Puck in deep for Tampa. Berkel Jasek will go and get it. Sends it out to center. Both teams kind of just playing keep away right now. Not a lot of offensive chances. A lot of dump and chase going on. Finally, UTampa able to get a little bit of control in the offensive zone. Number 4 not able to keep it in. So once again, Tampa will have to touch up as Jacob Horowitz is on it for Florida. Looking for Jackson Choi. Pass a little bit too far out in front of Choi, and it'll go for an icing. 46 seconds remaining in this first period. The Gators lead at 1-0 thanks to the Keegan Lampinen goal.
Gators not having a lot of time in UTampa's offensive zone right now. UTampa's kind of doing their best to be aggressive, but they just haven't been able to capitalize the way the Gators have. Keegan Lampinen with an excellent just dink and dunk score, doing his thing, getting out to an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, Florida clinging to a 1-0 lead here in this first period, although a lot of pressure from UTampa as the Gators looking to get something going here. It's Luke Braun. Luke Braun has a little bit of a 2-on-0. Puck out in front of him, though. Throws it out in front now. Choi with a shot. His shot wide. Goes behind the net. 28 seconds remain in this first period. Glynn throws it up. A nice stretch pass that time, but the Gators are there.
Tampa doing their best to get on the board before the end of the first period right now.
That's the goal, but right now the Gators looking for more. Choi's shot just wide. Around for Jacob Horowitz as this period comes to a close. It looks like he'll just keep it there in the corner, and that will do it for this first period. Pretty exciting first period. The Gators lead at 1-0. We're going to take a quick break right now, but when we return, Anna Semba will be on for the intermission report. My mistake, it's Anna Semba. She'll be on. You are listening to Florida Gators Hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
Welcome to the Intermission Report on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. I'm Anna Tsemba. The Florida Gators are in Jacksonville to take on the Tampa Spartans. The Gators, excuse me. The Gators have their black and pink jerseys. During their Pink the Rink night in support of the American Cancer Society. The first period just ended. The game is currently 1-0 with the Gators in the lead. Both teams took no time to get aggressive and rough on the ice. Coming to Jacksonville from Tampa after last night's game where the Gators won 4-3. This game starts out mostly with a lot of back and forth, but Tampa has been controlling the ice this period with shots from all around at Connor Lee, the Gators goalie tonight, but Lee steps up and is able to protect the goal. Even though most of the period Tampa had control of the puck, the Gators are able to make the first goal of the night by Keegan Lambert and assist from Mikey Katz. After the first goal by them, the Gators picked up the momentum and is able to gain control over the puck. There is pressure from both sides, and I can only see this getting more intense. In just a few minutes, we'll be back with Jamie and Alexis to start the second period. This has been the Orange and Blue Sports Network Intermission Report. I'm Anna Tsemba.
Welcome back to the second period of hockey here at Community First Igloo in Jacksonville. The Florida Gators lead the University of Tampa Spartans 1-0 as we stand right now. I'm Jamie Goldman alongside Alexis Vivanco. You're listening to the Orange and Blue Sports Network. And once again, just a reminder, tonight is Florida's University, it's the Hockey Fights Cancer Night. Here it's the Pink the Rink night, the pink jerseys for Florida. There's merch on sale. All proceeds go to the American Cancer Society. So it's a good cause right now. If you want to get in on the donations, you want to get some merch for yourself, there's links on the University of Florida Hockey Instagram and Twitter. So go to UF Hockey and find the link in their bio if you want to check out some of the Hockey Fights Cancer merch. And we're just about ready to play here in the second period. Once again, the Gators lead at 1-0 thanks to a Keegan Lampinen goal. Nice assist from Mikey Katz, and we are underway in period 2. Face-off won back by the Gators all the way down to Connor Lee's net. Now Olenek is on it, and they'll try to move it out towards center. Noah Horowitz working it in the corner right now, trying to get it free. And finally, Michael McCoy able to get a hold of the puck. Back to Horowitz. Horowitz back to McCoy. McCoy trying to get it out. Finally does. Looking for McCann. McCann loses the race according to the ref, and it'll be icing. Looked like a tie to me. I don't know. It looked like tie goes to the runner. They should have let that one play. But nonetheless, it's an icing. It goes all the way down, and it'll be a defensive zone faceoff for Florida.
Second period looking to come with a little bit more juice in the first. Much lower scoring affair than last night's game for both Gators and the Spartans right now, as Florida looks to get back in the swing of things heading into period 2.
Yep, face-off won by the Gators, and they'll get right on it. Over to the corner now, looking for McCann in front. Couldn't get a shot off, but Horowitz able to keep it in, trying to take a shot. Good defense that time by the defender. It was Ethan Gelman on that one. Able to pick up Horowitz's stick, not let him get the shot off. Now it goes to the corner. Glenn will take it for Tampa. Over to a forward in front. Couldn't get a shot off in the slot. Was in prime positioning though. And the puck will go all the way and hit the roof that time for a stoppage of play.
Similar stories to the first period. Tampa really not giving the Gators a lot of opportunities to get in their offensive zone right now. Doing what they can to sort of minimize the damage.
Very defensive game thus far. Both teams playing very solid defensively, very solid goaltending thus far. Connor Lee has shut the door so far for Florida, and Fontana on the other side for Tampa has done a good job. As Horowitz finds Mikey Katz now. Katz has it on the wing. Finds his center, Connor Nicholson, entering with speed now. Finds it in the corner. Couple of Gators trying to work it free. Gets to Berkel Jasek up top. He'll take a bouncing shot, and it'll go to the corner. Gators will reset, get the cycle game going. It's Lampinen. He's the Gator goal scorer tonight so far. Berkel Jasek's shot. Bouncing around in front. Couldn't find the back of the net. No Gator could get a stick on it in front. And now Tampa going the other way with some speed. A nice hit that time. Jacob Horowitz continues his physical play. Berkel Jasek has it now, makes a move. Throws it out in front, shoots, scores! What a pass that time from Matt Berkel Jasek. Found Mikey Katz in front. He scores once again, and the Gators take a 2-0 lead.
Great job by Berkel Jasek looping around, trying to make some space happen and finding Mikey Katz there to deliver the final blow.
A beautiful play by Berkel Jasek, skating the puck all the way from the defensive zone, took it behind the net, and found Katz out in front for the one-time goal. And the Gators able to extend their lead to 2-0 here in this second period. And we're right back at it. Tampa wins the draw and puts it in deep now. No penalties so far in this game, as 18 minutes remain here in this second period. A pretty clean game thus far. As Tampa takes a shot, hits the side of the net. Lee had a good angle on that one, and Lee will cover, and we'll get a whistle. 17:45 remaining in this second period. The Gators lead at 2-0 thanks to goals from Keegan Lampin in the first period, and Mikey Katz got the scoring going here in the second just a minute ago.
Katz able to get the assist on that first goal from Keegan Lampin, and looking to return the favor is Berkel Jasek, maybe trying to keep the good times rolling.
Very solid start for Cats thus far as Parker Mara looking for Evan Edwards. Edwards couldn't get a good shot on that time. It goes wide. Mara on it again. Mara stop and start. His shot, it's bouncing around in front, still loose. Finally, puck blown dead as it gets a little bit chippy out in front.
Matthew McMillian trying to put him in a death grip, a bit of a chokehold. Not sure what that's about, but
looking like Draymond Green the other night.
McMillian
striding into the face-off circle now for the Gators is Luke Braun. He'll be joined by Jackson Choi and Josh Weinstein on the wings.
Not quite sure why McMillian would want to jeopardize his team's success with a little bit of a UFC move.
Luckily for McMillan, no penalty called, and we play on 5-on-5. As it goes all the way down to Lee. Lee will put it out to the corner, and Tampa will get on it now. Trying to cycle it down behind now. A nice hit. Fans looking for a penalty. No call. Weinstein trying to work it free as a Tampa forward in some discomfort down behind the net right now. Hopefully he's okay. I'm not able to see the number right now, but it will be a stoppage of play here.
Noah Horowitz laying the wood, so to speak, lowering his shoulder and delivering the boom to number 28, Regan Lyon. Slowly skating off. I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. Needs a little second to recuperate, but he is skating efficiently. I think we're just going to get some fresh legs.
He wanted to stay in the game. Coach said, no, get off the ice, man.
Jack Glugos, excuse me, for any Tampa fans listening right now, is coming in to replace.
Yeah, Lyon wanted to stay out there. He got up and looked at Coach, and Coach said, no, you're going to take a quick break here. So it looks like Lyon's going to be okay, and we will play on here in this second period.
It's always good to take care of the well-being of your players. Ultimately, it's just a game. It's good to see Lyon get off the field, or off the ice.
Good to see that he's okay. As Bodie Duncan plays it up now for Braun. Braun sends it in deep. Going to retrieve the puck is Wilbur for Tampa. Spartans moving it through center now. Nobody home on the chip, and the Gators will regain control. Jackson Choi has it and loses it, takes a hit as well. Nice hit from Wilbur that time. Roughed up Choi a little bit. Tampa able to get it in deep, get a change. And Florida on it again. A nice stretch pass for Braun. He's all alone. It's Braun in the goal. He makes a move to his backhand. Oh, a nice stop that time, but a penalty on Tampa. Looks like this is going to be the first power play of the game for either team.
A silver lining for the Gators right there. Luke Braun had the ball, then he ripped it, tipped it, and fumbled it. You're never going to get a more open look than that. It was basically a 1v3 as Tampa's looking to seek after Braun, but it was just him and Fontana. It was a one-on-one. He was just unable to capitalize. Maybe the heat of the moment. The lights got a little too bright.
Nice stop that time from Fontana, but in the midst of all that, Tampa did take a penalty though. And it's going to be Matthew McMillan, a 2-minute penalty for slashing, and the Gators will hop on the power play.
McMillan continuing to
calling his name a lot tonight.
Yeah, but it's not for the right reasons, unfortunately.
Not right now. As McCann gets going here on this power play up to Berkel Jasek. Back to McCann. McCann has it near the top of the circle, over to Berkel Jasek, to Choi. Choi, swing and a miss. Over to McCann. McCann shoots. A nice stop that time from Fontana, and it goes up and out of play. A good start to this power play for Florida, working the puck around the zone, getting a good scoring opportunity just 20 seconds into the power play.
The Gators not leaving a second off the board right now. A little over 15 minutes left to go in the second period, and they're looking to continue where they left off the first period.
Quick shot off the face-off wide, and rims around to Choi. Over to, now McCann has it on the wing. Back to Berkel Jasek. He'll give it to Choi. Choi will try to thread it through to McCann. Can't get it to him. Berkel Jasek gets it though. Back to McCann. Now down to McCoy. Back to McCann. Up to Berkel Jasek. Berkel Jasek will fake. He'll give it to Choi. Choi tried to uncork the one-timer that time. Couldn't get a piece of it. Gators still control though. It's McCoy. McCoy taking it out in front. Shoots. A nice stop that time from Fontana as McCoy wasn't able to sneak it past him. And looks like the Gators will get a change here. Second power play unit coming onto the ice now.
McCoy is so close yet so far. Fontana doing a great job at surviving this power play right now, especially when you're pinned in your own defensive zone. There's not much you can also. There's not much for you to go to. So
Nicholson in the circle now for the Gators, wins it back to Noah Horowitz, who gives it to Mara. Mara looking in front for Nicholson. Nicholson throws it to Katz. It'll go behind to Lampinen. Lampinen has it, looking for Mara. Takes it himself now, down to, I believe that's Nicholson. Nicholson up to Mara. Once again, over to his teammate, shot stopped. And now it'll be Nicholson again, over to Mara. Mara keeps it in. Down towards the corners, Lampinen, his shot, a weird angle shot that time, stopped. And once again, there'll be another penalty called on Tampa, and it's gonna be a 5-on-3 power play for the Gators for 32 seconds.
Things have just gone from bad to worse for Tampa. Matthew McMillian opening the door to welcome number 13, Eric Learhart, into the box with him, so he has a little bit of company there as they sit and think about what they've done. And the Gators are in prime position to get a score going.
Golden opportunity here for Florida. 32 seconds remain on the McMillan penalty, and then a whole 2 minutes on
Eric Learhart.
Lurhopt. That's a tough one.
That's a hockey name.
That's a hockey name if I've ever heard it. Lernhop. I hope we're pronouncing that one correctly. But he is in the box for 2 minutes nonetheless. I believe he got a 2 and a 10 on that one, as someone is coming to the box now to serve the penalty. I'm not sure what exactly the call was, but there's 3 guys in the box for Tampa right now. I would imagine one of them is serving the 2 minutes, while Lernhop will have to be in the box for a full 10.
2 is a crowd and 3's company apparently here.
Looks that way, as the Gators will try to get something going here. Berkel Jasek over to Troy. Troy has it, looking for Berkey, finds him. Berkey to Quinn Shepard in the slot. He was looking for the one-timer, it was out a little bit too out in front for him. And now Shepard will have it again, now to Troy. Troy working to center, his shot just wide. And now it's McCann in the corner. Up to Berkel Jasek, back to Troy. That first penalty ends, now it's a 5-on-4 power play for Tampa as they clear it. And the only one down there right now, it goes all the way down for Lee, and the Gators are gonna be okay. Sent in by Tampa, trying to kill some time on that penalty right now. 1:09 remaining on the Gator 5-on-4 power play. Couldn't get one on the 5-on-3. Had some good chances, but couldn't find the back of the net. As the Gators enter offensively now, it's Nick McCann. He has it behind the net, moving towards the corner, up to Troy. Jackson Troy plays it now, makes a nice move, shakes the Tampa defender. He'll take a shot. Stopped by Fontana, and out to the corner for McCoy. Back to Berkel Jasek. Top of the circle, tries to get it back to Berkel Jasek, gets tipped into the Gator bench for a whistle. 37 seconds remaining on that power play.
Gators looking a lot more alive in this 5-on-4 power play. I think they just needed a little bit of a reset, a little bit of a mindset switch up, be able to, I guess, attack this from a different perspective. Sometimes you need that new horizon.
As faceoff won by Tampa, rims all the way around, but Bodie Duncan is there to keep it in. And now it goes to Lampinen. Lampinen turns it over, and Tampa able to get it clear. Maybe one more rush on that power play as just about 20 seconds remain. Jacob Horowitz loses control of it, but gets it back now. He'll move through center, looking for Nicholson. Nicholson will carry it himself. Tries to drop it for Katz. Katz right back to Nicholson, and it goes behind the net. Lampinen has it in the corner, up to Duncan. Duncan will fake the shot, pass to Lampinen, power play over, but Gators still in full control. Lampinen shot, stopped by Fontana, and covered for a whistle.
Tampa has managed to survive what was once a 3v5 power play, making it back to full strength. Unfortunately for the Gators, means they have to go back to the drawing board.
Very good penalty kill for Tampa to kind of keep the Spartans within spitting distance in this one, as the Gators still holding on to that 2-0 lead. Couldn't get any more on the power play. Puck turned over by Tampa in the D zone, and the Gators will gain control. Finally able to get it out is Tampa, and a one-on-one break. His shot stopped by Lee. and it rims all the way around to center. Parker Mara on it now, looking for a teammate. It's at the feet of Edwards. Edwards couldn't get the shot, and Tampa will control. Tampa heading through center now. Looking for a stretch pass, couldn't get through to him. Telab on it in the corner. He's roughed up a bit, and the puck goes to another Gator. That's Parker Mara. Mara has it behind the net, looking to shake a couple of Tampa defenders. Finds a teammate, though. Gators still trying to regroup here in this defensive zone. Now it's back to Jacob Horowitz. Horowitz will play it with patience, maybe a little bit too much patience. He loses control of it. And Tampa on a 2-on-1 break now. Out in front, big save. Connor Lee still bouncing around. And finally the play blown dead as Connor Lee able to sit on it.
Things continue to get chippy here in Community First.
Community First Igloo.
Community First Igloo. I was missing the last word of that piece as number 34 for Tampa, JP Sfera, is getting a little chippy with UF.
11:19 remaining in this second period. Gators still lead it 2-0 as Tampa wins the draw. Goes out in the corner, out in front now. Shot stopped, goes to the corner. Some Gators will try to work it free. Finally goes to the corner. A Tampa shot stopped by Lee, still bouncing around. There's going to be a penalty as well. It'll be interesting to see who they booked here. Looks like it's going to be an interference penalty on the Gators. So now Tampa, after surviving the Gators power play, will get a power play of their own. I'm not sure who got the penalty for Florida. I think it is. It's Maddox Olenek got that interference penalty. Might have saved a goal though, as Tampa was sniffing right around that net. Not able to finish it though, so they'll hop on the power play. Penalty killing unit for Florida out there right now. McCoy and Shepard up front, and it's Berkel Jasek and Jacob Horowitz on the defensive side. So first penalty kill opportunity here for Florida, and a great start as they win the draw and clear it all the way down, and that'll eat some precious seconds from that Tampa power play. Spartans moving it through center ice now as Berkel Jasek takes a spill and loses control of it as Tampa. Jacob Horowitz finding Quinn Shepard. Shepard entering with some speed one-on-one. He'll kind of curl out of the way and try to just eat some clock as he's got the puck pinned to the boards right now. And now it's McCoy. McCoy entering the Tampa defensive zone. Loses control of it. Tampa able to get it to center now. A very aggressive penalty kill right now for the Gators as they've been all over Tampa so far. 1:15 remaining on that power play, almost halfway gone for the Spartans. Finally able to control in the offensive zone. Try to cycle it around, and Tampa controls at the point. Now top of the circle, near the dot. Horowitz will send it all the way down and out, and some Gators will go for a change, get some fresh legs. It'll be Nicholson on the ice for Florida, alongside Keegan Lampinen. Goes all the way down to Berkel Jasek. He will send it all the way down and kill some more time on this Tampa power play. Only 39 seconds remaining on the Tampa power play as the puck comes right in front for Nicholson. Nicholson to Lampinen. Oh, what a shot stopped. And Lampinen will still control it. The Gators dominating this penalty kill right now. Still controlling. This time Nicholson will send it all the way down. Lampinen's on it. Lampinen on the breakaway, and he shoots it just over the net. A good chance that time from Lampinen, but he couldn't finish it. Just a little bit too high. Now out in front, Tampa gets a chance. Glenn couldn't control it. Now to the wall. Tampa trying to set up in the umbrella, but Olenek's penalty comes to an end. Shot stopped by Lee. Now it's behind the net as the Gators back to even strength, 5-on-5. As Evan Edwards joins the play. Tampa still controlling now. Edwards trying to work it free, can't. Comes out in front, stopped by Lee. Another shot, another stop by Lee.
Way to handle business if you're the Florida Gators right now, handling that power play with not only ease, but some would say that the Gators probably dominated it. I mean,
Very good penalty that time.
And
penalty kill from Florida. They pretty much controlled it the whole time, had a couple scoring chances of their own.
Endless scoring opportunities. Keegan Lampinen trying to go for lucky number 2, trying to see if Lightning strikes twice here. And Community First Igloo finally got the name down. Unfortunately, they were unable to capitalize, but a sign of good things to come.
Still very good penalty kill from Florida, keeping Tampa off the board here in this second period. Berkel Jasek working it free now for Edwards. Edwards will pass it right back to Berkel Jasek, to Horowitz, back to Edwards, and they enter 3-on-2 now are the Gators. To the slot for Telab, out in front. Oh, what a chance. Couldn't get a stick on it, was Mara. He had it out in front. And the Gators heading right back onto the power play as a bad penalty that time from Ryan Steiner. In the defensive zone that time, a pretty blatant one right there. And he'll go to the box for 2 minutes, and the Gators will get right back onto the power play. See if they can capitalize here.
Parker Mara probably patting one of the refs on the back, telling him, thanks for covering for me right there. So close yet so far to potentially getting that score-sealing assist. Gators now have their next opportunity for a power play. Third of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Third power play of the night for Florida, as Quinn Shepard talking it over with Jacob Horowitz before the faceoff. Faceoff won by the Gators. McCann on it now, couldn't get it all the way up to Horowitz, and Tampa controls and clears all the way down. Shepard will try to control now, but first on it is a Tampa Spartan. Troy able to work it free for McCann. McCann heading out with speed now. Trying to work it through center. Finally gets it into the offensive zone, takes it into the corner, loses control of it though. Tampa tries to clear, can't, and McCoy gets right back on it. McCoy has it behind the net. Looking for Troy. Finds him. Troy's shot. He is trigger happy, that Jackson Troy. He gets control of the puck, he fires.
Jackson Troy is what's known as a Hall of Fame volume shooter. He's one of those guys that prefers a lot more quantity over quality.
We've been saying it all season long. Jackson Troy likes shooting the puck.
And as he should. He's one of the most, I think, effective shooters. He might not be the most efficient, but he's definitely one of the most effective on the team so far.
Definitely.
And you gotta shake what your mama gave you, so to speak.
Kid never met a shot he didn't like. Horowitz on it now. Jacob Horowitz at the top of the circle, finding a teammate on the wing. I believe it's McCoy, maybe McCann. Can't get a good angle of his jersey right now, but he finds Horowitz up top. It was McCann. Now over to Troy. Troy passes it actually over to center. It's Quinn Shepard on it now. Shepard making some moves through the offensive zone, not able to get a shot on net. Tampa controls and sends it all the way down. 44 seconds remaining on the power play. Horowitz has it in the corner. Roughed up a little bit by a Tampa defenseman, but the Gators able to work it free. No call. There's a little bit of roughhousing behind the play. Parker Mara on it. Mara has it in the corner. Looking for a teammate, finds Nicholson. Nicholson sends it back to the corner for Lampinen. Lampinen has it. Moving towards top of the circle for Mara. Now it's Berkel Jasek. Only 13 seconds remain on the power play. To Mara now. Up to Berkey. Berkey's shot. Stopped by Fontana. Back to the corner. Now it's Mara. Power play coming to an end. And it's Lampinen. Lampinen has it top of the circle. His shot blocked on the way. Mikey Katz keeps it in. Now it's in front of the net, and Tampa able to clear. Katz will go and get it in the D zone. A nice move, shakes a Tampa defender, and gets it up to Nicholson, to Lampinen. Lampinen couldn't find Mara, and a crunch. Mikey Katz just laid the body. They're gonna call a penalty though.
Mikey Katz showing why it's a grown man's game, making sure to I don't even know what the right word for it is. Take out a man, take a body out.
Katz going to the box after laying the boom in center ice.
That wasn't even just laying the boom. That man had a family.
I think that was a 6.1 on the Richter scale. Earthquake right there.
We felt the vibrations from over here in the booth. As the good tunes continue to play here as the second period nears its end.
Face-off won by the Gators, sent all the way down, eating some clock here on the Cats penalty. 5:18 remaining in the second period. If you're just joining us, the Gators lead it 2-0 thanks to goals from Keegan Lampinen and Mikey Katz, the goal scorers tonight. I don't know why I was second guessing myself.
You shouldn't.
Puck worked free by Telab over to Edwards and sent all the way down. Another Spartans power play, so far dominated by the Gators. Spartans not able to get anything going so far on the power play tonight. This is their second one of the game. On that first Tampa power play, the Gators had control pretty much the whole time, and they're singing the same tune right now as half the power play already gone, and I don't even think they have a shot on goal. Tries to chip it in as Tampa, but the Gators are right there, and they send it all the way down again. Looks like Florida's been working on the special teams as the power plays look solid, not able to get a goal so far, but the penalty kill has been rock solid thus far. Maybe Tampa can get something going here. 45 seconds remain on the power play. Up to the point, shot stopped by Lee, and hits the netting behind the net and goes out of play.
Trace Coward on there with the slap shot, and unfortunately, if you're Tampa, you just haven't been capitalizing on these power plays the way you'd hope. To be up 1 and down 2, I mean, it's not a pretty look, especially with a little under 40 seconds to go in this power play.
Yeah, good opportunity here for Tampa though, trying to cut the lead in half. But the Gators on a 2-on-1 break. It's Berkel Jasek. Oh, couldn't complete the move. Was trying a little toe drag there at the line, but couldn't get it in. And Tampa heads the other way. Puck goes to the corner. Now it's Luke Braun on it now. He'll chip up and out of play. It'll be a whistle. And 18 seconds remain on the Mikey Katz penalty.
Great one-handed snag by Duke Allen right there.
Katz getting ready to come out of the box. And the face-off won by Tampa. Over to the defenseman, his shot blocked on the way. It's Berkel Jasek again on a 2-on-1, this time with Shepard. Over to Shepard. Shepard not able to connect that time, tried to get it back to Berkel Jasek. Might have just been better off shooting that one, but it goes to Glenn. And now goes to the corner. The Mikey Katz penalty comes to an end. Another successful penalty kill for the Gators, but they're in a little bit of trouble now as Tampa has control in the offensive zone. Shot fired wide. Shepard will handle it over on the wing, but not able to get it out. Tampa will control. Has it behind the net. Looking for someone in front. Finds his defenseman. Shot from the top of the circle. Stopped by Lee. Cleared out to center now for the Gators. Finally, Berkel Jasek gets a change, but Tampa coming the other way with speed. It's number 24. His shot just over the net. And now goes to the corner. It's Luke Braun. Braun will just chip it out to center again. 2:41 remaining in this second period. Tries to play it up to center, but intercepted by Noah Horowitz. And now through center again. Shot on Connor Lee, makes the save.
As Florida retains possession of the ball.
And a collision here near the Gators' blue line. Looks like it's going to be a penalty. I'm not sure who they're taking here. It looks like Nick McCann is getting booked on this one. So the Spartans, although they haven't been great on the power play, they'll get another chance here, as this will pretty much wind down our second period. A 2-minute penalty with 2:07 remaining here in the second. It was Nick McCann was the culprit. Penalty kill unit out there for Florida right now. It's Telab and McCoy up front, and it's Noah Horowitz and Maddox Olenek on the defensive side for Florida. Face-off won by Tampa. They'll control right off the draw. See if the Gators can continue their dominating penalty kill. Some good control so far from Tampa here, though. Working it around the zone is Tampa. Shot stopped on the way. McCoy able to clear. And Tampa will have to reset in center ice. Puck played in behind the net now. Maddox Olenek will try and go get it for Florida. And again, the Gators are able to clear. Now it's out in center. McCoy all alone. It's him and Fontana. McCoy makes a move. It comes and hits the goalie. It hits the top of the net. Not able to go inside. It hit the top of the net that time. Michael McCoy not able to score on that one. A great opportunity for Florida. Comes behind the net now for the Spartans. Good play by the defenseman, able to keep that one in. And once again, the Gators able to get it clear. Penalty halfway over. Nick McCann, 1 minute remaining on that penalty. As the Spartans will play it towards center, we get a whistle. I think it's going to be an offsides. And we'll have a face-off in center ice. After no penalties in the first period, we've had quite a few here in this second period. Feels like the whole second period, one team or the other has been on the power play. But still not a lot of goals to show for it. Only 2-0 here with 1 minute left in the second period. Goaltenders have been staying strong. Both Connor Lee and Sebastian Fontana. As the Spartans trying to get one more rush here in the second period. Plays it over to the wall. Burkle-Jasek loses his stick, but still trying to kick the puck forward. Burkle-Jasek stickless right now for the Gators, and they're already down a man. A dangerous position to be in for the Gators. Shot blocked by Burkle-Jasek. He'll kick it out of the zone. He'll make do with what he has. No stick, no problem for Matthew Burkle-Jasek.
Burkle-Jasek doing his best Messi impression, making sure that by any means necessary.
Miami FC signed this guy. Still without a stick is Burkle-Jasek, still making his presence felt in the defensive zone as the penalty comes to an end and this period comes to a close. 2 seconds, 1 second, the shot just wide, and that'll do it for period 2.
Burkle-Jasek finding out the secret to being more fast is just lose the puck, become more aerodynamic.
Who needs a stick when you got feet?
Amen.
But that'll do it for period 2. Gators lead it 2-0 thanks to the Keegan Lampinen goal here in period 2. Mikey Katz got the first one in the first period. We're going to take a quick break again. When we return on Asemba on for the intermission report. You are listening to Florida Gators hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network.
We are back to the intermission report on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. I'm on at Semba. The score is now 2-0 with the Gators in the lead. This is the last report. In the last report, I said that the game is only going to get more intense, and it did. Both teams bring their A game. The first period had no penalties. This one had several. This period was run by the Gators. In less than 2 minutes, the Gators score a goal. In around 11 minutes on the clock, the Gators had a man in the penalty box. But during the 4 and 5 power play for Tampa, the Gators continued to dominate. Tampa was able to get to the goals. However, Lee was able to stop. With almost 5 minutes on the clock, the Spartans had another power play, but the Gators were also able to stop and block the goal. Just at the end of the period, excuse me if I pronounce it wrong, but Jasic loses his stick and was able to block it through and kick it away and block the puck away without a stick away from the goal. The Gators have a 3 power play earlier in the score, but could not score on any of them, though they made attempts at the goal. Both teams needed to learn how to capitalize on the plays, and also both teams have this edge, as mentioned before. But the Gators also are doing a pink the rink and wearing the black and pink jerseys in support of the American Cancer Society. For those that are not here in Jacksonville, you're able to buy shirts and bid for the black and pink jerseys online using the link that can be found on the UF Hockey team's Instagram bio at UF Hockey. That's been the Orange and Blue Sports Network Intermission Report. I'm Anand Semba. When we come back, Jamie and Alexis will be calling the final period of regulation.
Welcome back for period 3 of Florida Gators hockey. Having some technical difficulties right now, so the camera isn't on for the time being. We have our production team working on that right now, so hopefully that'll get settled, but for the time being, you have my beautiful voice to tell you what's going on in the Florida Gators hockey game. So, third period underway, face-off won by the Gators, and now work through center. In the D zone for Florida now, Noah Horowitz plays it out to center. Jackson Choi chases after it. It goes behind the Tampa net. Out in front, shot hits the side of the net. Goes to the corner now for Braun. Braun has it, trying to work it free to Horowitz. Can't get it to him. Finally, Horowitz does get it at the point. Not able to control. Goes around to the wing. Gators, Jackson Choi not able to keep that one in. Comes out of the zone. And Tampa enters offside, so it'll be a neutralized faceoff for the Spartans.
And as we look to resolve these little camera issues we have so far, we just want to mention that the Gators are up 2-0 entering this third period with a little over 19 minutes to go. Jamie Goldman, as always, doing a stellar job, and I'm just here riding his wings, riding that coattail to the promised land.
Goal scorers tonight for the Gators, Mikey Katz and Keegan Lampinen. Connor Lee keeping things strong down on the other end. And the Gators lead it 2-0, 19 minutes remaining here in this third period. Tampa working into the offensive zone now. Shot stopped by Lee. Goes out to the corner. Now the Gators get on it with some speed and some numbers. It's McCann and Shepard. McCann to Shepard in front. Shot stopped by Fontana. Nice save that time. Stopping the one-time opportunity from Shepard. Now Horowitz on it. Horowitz will chip it through center. McCann entering the zone, waiting for Shepard to touch up to get onside. McCann fires it towards the net, stopped. And it'll come out to center ice now. Berkel Jasic's pass to Horowitz intercepted. Tampa on it now. Tampa tries to chip to center, can't do it, goes to the corner. McCoy trying to work it free. Finally gets control of it now is McCoy, tries to get it up to Katz on the wall, can't get it to him, and Tampa keeps in. Now it's McCoy again, loses control out in the slot, shot blocked on the way and goes out of play. 18 minutes remain now in this third period.
That shot was by number 34, JP Safari, and you can obviously tell that, well, you can't obviously tell, but we can obviously tell that he wishes he can get that shot back a little high, or I should say very high, way over the net. Very
high, might have been tipped by a Gator on the way, but nonetheless still out of play. And Florida wins the faceoff. Goes behind the net now in the Gators' defensive zone. Into the corner now. A couple of players trying to work it free. Finally, the Gators do. Noah Horowitz comes out with it. Horowitz working through center, trying to make a move, loses control of the puck, but the Gators keep it in the offensive zone. Goes to the corner now. Now behind the net, gets on net, and Fontana will cover, and it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for Florida.
Close call there. That as the net was almost moved.
Haven't seen those that much since the first period.
We went a whole period without it, but old habits die hard, so I can understand where the urge might come from. Move that net.
Face-off won by the Gators, back to Noah Horowitz. Horowitz shot blocked. Lampinen controls in the corner. Lampinen gets it up to Nicholson at the point. Nicholson will fire in, and it goes wide. Now Maddox Olenek on it. Finds a teammate in the corner, back to Olenek, has it at the point. The D-to-D over to Horowitz. Horowitz shot, blocked, still out in front. Goes to the corner, Horowitz trying to keep it in as it goes to the point. And the puck does just come out, and the Gators will hit reset. Now it's Olenek. Olenek sends it in. It goes all the way down, picked up by Florida. Up to the point, it's Horowitz shot, blocked. That's Noah Horowitz. Now comes to center ice. Tampa will put it in deep. The Spartans trying to get something going here in this third period. In the corner now. Playing the cycle game is Tampa. Tries to pass it to the point, but a little bit too far out in front. Goes all the way down, and Fontana will play it on the other side. Tampa defenseman has it, puts it out to center. And Tampa enters the offensive zone now. Shot on, gloved by Lee, and held.
Lee doing his best OBJ impression right there. Imagine he snagged that one with one hand.
Nice stop that time from Lee. Stuck his glove out and caught that one.
Not quite Nathan Shields, but he's more of Connor Iron. We got to find the Lee equivalent of a shield. Fortress, wall.
Listen, all those work the way he's been playing tonight. He has shut the door so far. Puck in the corner again.
Impenetrable fortress might be the word, I feel.
Impenetrable force of Lee back there. And Parker Mara has it in the corner now, over to Duncan. Duncan puts it out to center. Couldn't control it, was Tampa, but it will go all the way down for an icing. Pretty choppy start to this third period, a lot of whistles. No goals, no penalties thus far in the third.
And the Gators are just looking to ride this one out. With 16 minutes left, they're just trying to do as minimal damage as they can and just try to ride off into the sunset. Riding for pink as we see a young fan showing off that cannon of an arm she has.
Yeah, Toy Gators came flying into the stands, almost hit us. But
might have a future in softball or something.
A young fan feeling pretty good down there. Now puck goes down to the corner, handled by Tampa in their offensive zone. Gators will try to get it out of there. It's Max Tellab on it. Makes a nice move and gets it out of the D zone, moving towards center now. Tries to get it in, can't, and it's picked up by Duncan. Duncan will hit reset back into the D zone. Chips it up, looking for Shepard, finds him. Now it goes back to the corner, behind the net for the Gators. Eating some clock, finding Parker Mara in the center of the ice. Gators can't get it out right now. A Tampa shot, and it goes to center. Back. Now it's Tampa on the offensive again, trying to get something going. Can't, it goes to the corner. Mara trying to work it free, finally does, but can't get it out of the zone. Tampa will control it. A nice pass in front. Couldn't get the shot off, though. It was a good opportunity for Tampa to get a shot. Couldn't get one. And the Gators will enter 3-on-2 now. Quinn Shepard, that's Evan Edwards actually, he turns it over, but gets it back. It's Olenek looking for Noah Horowitz, finds him, back to Olenek. Playing pitch and catch right now in the D zone, back to Horowitz. Horowitz will play it up now for Mara. Mara has it in center, he'll put it in deep and go get a change. After it for Florida is Luke Braun in the offensive zone. Try to chip it out for Noah Horowitz, can't control. Now it's Braun. Braun shot just high. Still not able to get it out. Noah Horowitz on it. Finding Josh Weinstein in front, scores! A nice pass from Weinstein to Noah Horowitz, and the Gators extend their lead to 3-0.
Gators is one score away from reaching last night's total. Noah Horowitz making sure to finally connect. You know, he's famous for his slap shots, and he's famous for the force in which he hits the puck, and clearly showing that on display as Sebastian Fontana is officially down 3.
A beautiful shot that time from Horowitz, and the Gators extend their lead to 3-0. A nice pass that time, found the stick of Horowitz right in the slot, and Horowitz put it where it needed to go, putting the Gators up 3-0 here in the third period. Goes to the corner now. Gators on it offensively again now. Tampa gets it out though. To center. Tampa trying to get it in, but finally able to put it in deep behind Lee's net. And Tampa will be on it. Shot on Lee. Lee makes the save. Now it comes up to the point. Defenseman has it now. Shot stopped by Lee again. Lee staying pretty strong back there still. Although some good pressure here in this third period from Tampa. Now it's Olenek. Olenek working it through center. Gets it out. Back on the offensive. Olenek shot. Stopped by Fontana. Goes to the corner for Weinstein. Weinstein couldn't control it, and Tampa will head the other way. It's Berkel Jasek on it now. He'll regroup in the Gators D zone, finding Jacob Horowitz. Horowitz will flip it towards center, trying to find Mikey McCoy a little bit too out in front of him, and it'll go all the way down for an icing. It'll be an offensive zone face-off now for Tampa. Once again, we apologize about the camera not working. It was working for the first couple of periods, and then we hit a roadblock in between the second and third period. So it's just a radio cast right now.
In the meantime, you can enjoy the smooth stylings of Jamie Goldman as he takes us through this third period of Florida Gators hockey here on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. Once again, I'm his right-hand man and possibly just a passerby in this grand game of life we call.
Gators hockey. Big save that time. Fontana comes out to the corner now. And now Shepard on it in front. It's loose out there in front still. Not able to get a stick on it. Goalie was flopping around like a fish. Couldn't find it though. And the puck skitters all the way out of play, and it'll be a whistle.
And a great
Came
job.
right over the boards that time. Puck still down low. That young fan who was throwing Gators into the crowd finally gets a puck. She'll get a souvenir. She'll probably remember that one.
As for the game itself, a missed opportunity by the Gators there, looping around Fontana's goal right there, but unfortunately, just Fontana's, the coverage was just too good.
Very good goaltending from Fontana in this one. Still, the Gators lead it 3-0 here in this third period. About 12:30 remain in this final period as Tampa tries to get something going offensively. They have it in their offensive zone behind the net right now as Jacob Horowitz tries to get it free. Puck battle won by Horowitz, and he'll take it around, kind of slowing things down now for the Gators. Finding Mike McCoy. McCoy will take it into the offensive zone for Shepard. Shepard has it near the dot. He'll put it right back down for McCoy. Getting the cycle game going. Back to Shepard out in front. Shepard maybe making one too many passes on that one. And now Tampa enters on a 3-on-1 break. Tampa shot stopped by Lee. Comes all the way around for McCoy. Now the Gators entering with some speed. It's Shepard going the other way. Shepard looking for McCoy. Couldn't get it to him. What a hit. I hope Quinn Shepard's okay. He kind of went into the Tampa bench a little bit that time, but it looks like he's going to be all right. The whistle will be icing, and it'll be an offensive zone faceoff for Tampa. It looks like Shepard's going to be all right, though. No call.
Tampa Spartan Nicholas McMillian there. I'm not going to quite say limping, but going back to the bench a little bit winded. He was also involved in that impact. Two players ended up in Tampa's bench. Right now he's currently outside of the bench, kind of on his knees, trying to get the air back in his system. Bit of a heavy hit for everybody involved.
Yeah, kind of trying to catch his breath over there right now.
We just received a very nice compliment from a very lovely mother via text, so God bless her and God bless the Florida Gators.
We appreciate the support. We're kind of in a stoppage of play right now. Just a quick reminder, tonight is the Florida Gators Pink the Rink night. It's the breast cancer awareness night for the Gators, and it looks like Florida's getting a penalty. They're wearing the pink jerseys. Merchandise is being sold, and all proceeds will go towards the American Cancer Foundation. So you love to see that.
And Nick McCann might be walking up the ice for the last time tonight as he is heading back to the locker room for the Florida Gators.
Looks like Nick McCann will head off the ice, and do we have video again?
I believe we might have video again.
It looks like we are nearing a resolution here with the stream.
In the meantime, our glorious producer, Ethan Ibe, a man of many talents. He is not only a talented producer, but a family man, enjoys long walks on the beach, hot cocoa, and doing things the right way.
Face-off won by the Gators as Mikey Katz to Lampin, and Lampin shot. Katz couldn't put in the rebound. It's still loose out in front. Now it's Horowitz. And now Tampa gets on it. They have numbers heading the other way. It's Glenn. Glenn shot stopped by Lee. Still out in front. Now they have it in the corner. Comes on and it scores. It bounced around a little bit there. And there will be no shutout tonight as Tampa does find the back of the net. And that's a disappointing one as Connor Lee just 11 minutes away from a shutout. But now Tampa finds themselves right back into this game. It's 3-1 thanks to the goal from Ryan Steiner. Steiner put that one in. And it's a 3-1 hockey game, a 2-goal lead now for the Gators.
Connor Lee looking a little disappointed in himself, having such an excellent game as of late. Finally managing to move an immovable force. Still though, the player of the game in our hearts.
Still playing some really good hockey. Reminder, after the game, we will have a player of the game interview if the Gators can hold on and win this one. So stay tuned for that one. as Tampa controls it in their defensive zone right now. And over to the wing, intercepted by Shepard. And now Telab on it. Telab has it near the wing for Edwards in the slot. Edwards couldn't control. Tampa on it behind the net. It's Evan Edwards for Telab. And it comes all the way out to center ice. It's Berkel Jasek now. Berkel Jasek will play it off the wall to himself and put it in deep. Tampa right on it, though, and they'll head out of the zone. A couple of Gators stopping the attack, though, and the Gators will recontrol the puck. It's Mazarka. Mazarka up to Telab. Able to keep it in is Mara. Mara's shot just wide of the net right now. And Tampa back on it through center. Couldn't get it in, though, and the Gators back. Now it's Telab. Telab for Weinstein. Weinstein couldn't control it, goes behind to the corner. He'll play it for McMillan and ends up on net, and Fontana will just cover that one for a whistle. We are back on camera. So thanks to the production team, Ethan Ibe and Eric Keplinger. Thank you guys for working through the technical difficulties we were going through there, but we are back on camera, giving you guys footage of Florida Gators hockey as we sit 3-1 here with 9 minutes left in the third period. And tries to work it free to center now. Shot just wide of Lee's net, bounces out in front, and puck was loose there, but still blown dead. Might have been a little bit of a generous whistle for Florida that time. Oh, actually the net was off. Of course the net was off. How can I miss that one?
Some things never change here.
Some things never change. I think that's the 25th time tonight the net has been off.
If my math is right, and it usually is not, I would agree with that statement.
Now Noah Horowitz controls in the corner, tries to get it out for Choi. Couldn't find him. Out in front for McMillan. McMillan shot wide. Tampa able to keep control of it, though. Out towards the point, shot stopped by Lee. Another shot, and it finds Tampa's forwards were celebrating, but it looks like Connor Lee has the puck. So I'm not real sure what the celebration was all about there. But Connor Lee made the save, and it's going to be a defensive zone faceoff.
Well, Tampa sort of might have celebrated a little, or might have counted their chickens before they hatch, so to speak.
Yeah, I don't really know what that was.
Sure. I mean, it's good to know that they have their priorities in the right place.
Yeah, I love their optimism, but
good enthusiasm. And
couldn't
such.
find the back of the net on that one. Now, the referee's going to have a talk with the coach. They think that puck went in, I think, and from my vantage point, it didn't really look close. So maybe I'm missing some communication on the ice right now.
Unfortunately, there's no replay or anything like that, so we just have to take the word of the guys in charge.
Yeah, so we're going to play on here. No goal scored, and it's still 3-1 Florida. As Michael McCoy enters the offensive zone, tries to find McCann, can't find him, still bouncing around in front. It's still loose. It's still loose out in front. Finally goes out to the corner. Now it's Mike McCoy. McCoy on it in the corner. Trying to get something going. He's roughed up. What a hit. And it's going to be a penalty as he was taken down. Looked like a body slam that time. It was Trace Cowart who is going to get the penalty. Now some arguments here from the Tampa bench. And it looks like they might get another penalty.
Yeah, I mean, from what we saw over here in the booth, I definitely kind of looked malicious. Usually judo moves aren't really allowed on a hockey rink, but some guys like to get creative, and unfortunately, Trace Cowart.
Once again, it looks like right now only one Tampa Spartan in the box, and another one heading towards the locker room. So I'm not real sure what's going on because Cowart was the one who committed the crime, but yet number 15, Christopher Harden, is heading off the ice.
That's a second ejection today, the first coming by Nick McCann, who walked out a little earlier in the third period.
I'm not sure if it was an ejection, but it looks that way right now as Harden sent off the ice. Maybe some words were said. Maybe it was something like that.
Harden was shrugging as he left the ice, a little, well, what can you do sort of thing.
Yeah. So we're still trying to sort this one out. A 2-minute penalty on the scoreboard right now.
As it stands, though, Trace Cowart is currently in the box for the Spartans, giving Florida a late third period power play, 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Florida looking for some insurance here, already up 3-1. But one more would be a nice little pad here as 8:44 remain in the third period. The Gators lead it 3-1. And we're ready to go here on the power play. Face-off one back to Berkel Jasek. Berkey has it now. Nice face-off win by Quinn Shepard. And he'll give it to Shepard now. Back to Berkel Jasek. Berkel Jasek will shoot. Blocked. And out to the corner for Shepard. Shepard back on it. Back to Berkel Jasek up top. He'll swing it to Troy on the top of the circle. Back to Shepard cross ice. Up top to Berkel Jasek. Back to Troy. Troy fires. In front, another shot, another stop. Lampinen in front, now it's McCoy. McCoy controls, takes a hit, and it's gonna be another penalty. Goaltender going to the bench now for the extra skater. While it's a delayed penalty, next time Tampa touches the puck, the whistle will blow, but for the time being, the Gators will control the puck. It's Troy. Troy behind the net for Lampinen. Gators still in control. Finally, Tampa able to touch, and
McMillan will be potentially heading to the box, or maybe even worse.
Yeah, looks like it's going to be McMillan heading to the box now.
McMillan has been getting his name called all night for the wrong reasons.
It's going to be a roughing penalty on McMillan, and the Gators will head on a 5-on-3 power play now.
Oh, even worse, McMillan is leaving the ice. He's contesting now with the ref, but
looks like, I believe that's Harden who has reappeared. He's only half his gear is on, and he greets McMillan heading off the ice. Looks like McMillan's night will come to an end, as these referees are zero tolerance policy right now. And it will be a 5-on-3 power play for the Gators, I believe.
McMillan not happy with that call, though.
Looks like,
out with some.
Yeah, McMillan had some words for the referee on his way out, but nonetheless, it's going to be a 5-on-3 power play for the next minute 10 for Florida. Serving the penalty for McMillan is number 11, Duke Allen, in the box right now. And the Gators, a 5-on-3 penalty power play, a 3-1 lead, 7 minutes remaining in the game. Things are looking pretty good for Florida. And Berkel Jasek will carry it towards center. He'll drop it off for Nicholson. It's now Mara, top of the circle. Mara will try to come in now over to Berkel Jasek, back to Mara. Mara has it on the wing down low now for Troy. Out in front to Berkel Jasek, his shot just high. And Tampa able to get it clear. 30 seconds remain on the first power play. Now it's Mara. Mara will carry it behind the net with some speed, looking to make something happen. Mara taking himself. He'll find Nicholson on the wing, back in front for Mara. Mara couldn't get a stick on it. Now it's Nicholson. Nicholson's shot, what a save. That time Fontana, looks like the knob of the stick got that one. Now it's Noah Horowitz over to Mara. Mara looking for a shot over to Horowitz. His one-timer just wide. The referee almost got hit on that one. Oh, what bad timing as Tampa heads right out of the box and controls the puck. Mara on it, though. A few Gators on it. Mikey Katz comes out with it, although he's covered hard by Cowart. And 30 seconds remain on the Allen penalty. Allen will come out of the box. He's serving it for McMillan. 23 seconds remain on that one. One more rush for Florida here. It's Mikey Katz. Katz shot. Stopped that time. Now it's Horowitz again, looking for Edwards. Edwards shot, stopped by Fontana. 8 seconds remain on the power play, so it'll be coming out of the box pretty soon. 6:02 remaining in this third period. Gators lead it 3-1.
In the meantime, the Gators are currently on a 5-on-4 power play. Exactly 8 seconds to go before Duke Allen can get out of the box and get some fresh legs for Tampa.
Power play comes to a close, and the Gators are on it. Still 3-1, but still good penalty killing so far from the University of Tampa tonight. A lot of penalty kills, and they've done a pretty good job keeping the Gators off the scoreboard. Now an opportunity for Tampa as they come through center. Shot stopped by Lee. Lee has been rock solid tonight with 5 minutes to play. Hopefully he can keep that score to a 1 for Tampa. And now it's McCoy. McCoy looking for Shepard out in center. Looked like a little bit of a hook right there. They didn't call it. And it's going to be Lampin' it again. Now McCoy. McCoy shot! What a save, Fontana! I thought he scored. But it looks like Fontana was able to get a piece of that one and keep it out.
Fontana doing an excellent job of using his legs, taking every last bit of energy to finally stop what to us looked like a goal up here in the booth, but.
Yeah, from my angle, it looked like it went in, but I must be mistaken. What a save that time, Fontana. It looks like he got a blocker on it. As Tampa making some late substitutions here. Telab, Braun, and Weinstein out for Florida, with Horowitz and Bodie Duncan on the backside. That's Jacob Horowitz. Face-off won by Tampa, and the Spartans will try to get something going on offense. 5 minutes remaining. We'll keep an eye on Fontana, see if Tampa decides to pull the goalie. Now it's Telab. Telab looking for Luke Braun. Braun has it, entering with some speed, roughed up a little bit. A nice hit that time by Tampa defenseman. And Tampa stays on it. Number 28 entering with some speed. Not able to control it, though. It's Luke Braun going the other way for Florida. Gators entering the zone now. It's Telab. Telab couldn't control it. Comes back to center for Bodie Duncan. It's actually Maddox Olenek, a nice spin move in the corner. Now it's Telab. Telab looking for Weinstein. Weinstein has it. Oh, he took it to the front of the net. Wasn't able to get a shot on goal that time. Tampa will dump it in and go chase it. Some guys will get a change. Olenek, a nice pin that time, leaving the puck free for Weinstein to pick up over to Braun. Gators still controlling it. And Josh Weinstein able to work the puck free. Hit the referee's skate that time, and the Gators just send it in deep, get some fresh legs out there. And now it's going to be Noah Horowitz on it. Horowitz looking for Mikey Katz. Finding Katz in the center. Katz sends it down to Nicholson. Nicholson trying to work it free on the wall. Finally does up to Noah Horowitz. Horowitz has it, his shot blocked. And now it's going to be Tampa. Tampa, 2-on-2 break. Shot blocked on the way. Gator got a stick on it. Off the boards looking for Katz. Katz gets it deep. Jackson Choi is after it for Florida. Tampa wins the race. Now out to center. Tampa able to get it all the way down. 3 minutes remaining in this third period. Berkel Jasek has it behind the net, leaving the zone with some speed. Now entering the offensive zone, stops near the line. He'll just fire a shot on net. Easy work for Fontana. 2:53 remaining in this third period.
Things are looking up for the Gators right now. It's currently up with a 2-score lead. It's a good time to be a Florida Gator. Unfortunately, though, in some other Gator sports news, University of Florida football team has unfortunately lost in Missouri.
Yeah, football team couldn't get it done.
It was a heater.
But
they came up short 34-31, and we'll look next week to FSU.
Hopefully they can play some spoiler. FSU running the ACC right now. But on a brighter note, the hockey team up 3-1 right now on a winning streak. Got a 4-3 win last night. That's the Gator sport most people care about anyways. So Florida Gators looking for another home win here tonight. Still undefeated at home on the season. So looking to keep that record the same way. Now it's Shepard. Shepard looking a dangerous pass to Horowitz. It gets through to him though. And puts it into the corner now for McCoy. McCoy over to his teammate there and still out in front. McCoy couldn't put it in. And now it goes out to center. It's Horowitz on it again. His shot just wide. Goes out towards the wall. Put out in center. Connor Lee will come out and play it. And now Tampa will control. Tampa pulling their goalie, going for broke right now, getting the extra skater. 1:40 remaining in this third period. They'll send the kitchen sink at the Gators now. And now, finally the Gators able to get it out of the zone. It comes to center ice. 129, one final push here for the Spartans. Entering the zone now. Evan Edwards able to clear. Seconds continue to tick off that clock. Tampa trying to get something going quick. Sense of urgency here, you can feel it. Weinstein able to clear. The Gators just continue to clear every time the Spartans get in the zone. They try to enter again. Finally they do. Finally able to get a little bit of control going. It's still bouncing around there though. And Parker Marr able to get a control of it. Couldn't get it out though. Kept in by the Spartan defenseman. Rims around the board behind the net. Tries to get it out in front, couldn't control. Tampa still on it behind the net, playing the cycle game. Out in front, big save, Connor Lee. He's been solid tonight. Only the one goal to show for. A lot of opportunities from the Spartans. 42 seconds away from a win right now are the Gators. Hopefully they can keep the puck out of the net and get out of this thing with a win.
Tampa looking to close the gap by any means necessary with a little over 43 seconds to go. They'll actually take a quick timeout, head off the ice, and rendezvous with their head coach.
Spartans trailing 3-1 with 42 seconds remaining in this third period. It's the final stretch here for Florida, looking to get a sweep of the Spartans this weekend. A reminder, they won last night 4-3. A tight one on the road, got the win though. And this time at home, trying to stay undefeated on home ice here in Jacksonville.
And you have to wonder, with 43 seconds on the clock, what could they possibly be talking about down 2 scores?
I mean, it looks like they're trying to draw up a play. I would assume they've worked on this kind of situation in practice, a little bit of 6-on-5 work.
I mean, I would assume that they haven't won many games if they have to practice this kind of formation so many times.
I wasn't trying to take a shot at you, Tampa, there. More so just saying this is a common situation for a hockey team that plays a lot of close games, as Tampa does. And
you have to wonder, though, what end of the spectrum they're at in those situations.
Yeah, Connor Lee feeling pretty loose over there, looking pretty good, as he'll look to shut the door the rest of the way, keep this thing going. And it looks like they'll be coming out of the timeout now, ready to get this show on the road.
There's a very small margin for error here. Anything goes wrong and the Gators get in their D zone, it's practically over at that point. It's free for the piggy.
Yep. 6 skaters on the ice for Tampa. They lose the faceoff, and Parker Marr is all by himself. He'll put it in, and that should just about do it tonight. Parker Marr puts in the empty netter. The Gators take a 4-1 lead with 32 seconds remaining, and the fat lady is warming up her vocal cords here in University of Florida hockey.
Now, I don't want to say that I called it. Now, I don't want to be that guy. But
we've been keeping an eye on the chat. The Parker Mara fan base right now probably feeling pretty good about themselves as he finally found the score sheet, put in that empty netter. Hey, they count all the same. So Parker Mara able to get a goal in tonight's game. Puck goes down to the corner. It's all pretty much wrapped up here.
Sebastian Fontana will take the ice for however long we have left here, as some good times and some good tunes here. Gators coming away with a win, and maybe a win for cancer awareness as we wrap up our...
We're wrapping up our Hockey Fights Cancer game here. It's the pink in the rink. Gators wearing the pink jerseys tonight, and it looks like they're going to get a win 4-1. But stay tuned. After the game, we will have an interview with the player of the game. I think it's been Connor Lee in tonight's performance. He's been unreal. He's been very solid. Unfortunately, not able to get the shutout as Tampa did get 1 goal, but he's still our player of the game here tonight. He's been phenomenal. So as long as logistically he can get up here in the booth with those big pillows he's wearing on his legs, hopefully he'll be in the booth for a post-game interview. But that'll do it here from Jacksonville. The Gators get the win. 4-1 is your score. We're going to take a quick break. When we return, coverage of the post-game show. Gators 4, Tampa Spartans 1. You're listening to Gators Hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. Welcome back for the post-game show here tonight. We got Connor Lee here in the booth. A great game, 4-1 win. Connor, take me through the night. A lot of chances for you, Tampa, but you pretty much shut the door back there. What was it like tonight?
It was fun. It was just going out there, have fun, play with the boys. They're a good team. They came out as hard, but our defense played really good today, and they made it kind of easy for me. So it was nice to get out here and have fun. I wasn't really supposed to play, but I came out and it was just a nice skate. So
yeah, hey, I know Shield was out with an illness today, but
yeah.
You stepped in his place. You were ready to go. Did it kind of put the pressure on getting the late notice, or tell me about that?
Not really. We just go out there and have fun kind of thing. So that's what the coaches want. So that's what we do.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? It was a big night, especially for you guys, considering it's your cancer awareness match. Fighting for a good cause. Every game's an important game, but I think this one, particularly outside of the game and how cancer has impacted so many people, what was did that add to the motivation to win tonight? And what do you guys think about the importance of advocating for causes like these through wearing pink jerseys and supporting the team?
Oh, it was a great night. Great little event the guys put together for us with the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we went to this game, it was a no-lose game. So we knew coming off a win yesterday and with our event game tonight, we couldn't lose it. So we're out here and it was really fun. And we should do more of these, but yeah, it's good fun.
Awesome. That's pretty much all we got for you tonight. Thank you, man. Big win. Gators got it done. 4-1. Connor Lee here in the booth, our player of the game once again. And that'll pretty much do it here from Jacksonville. The Gators get the win, 4-1. Big win for the Gators, staying undefeated at home. I want to thank our production team, Ethan Ibe and Eric Keplinger, getting it done for us tonight on the camera, working through the technical difficulties. Final score for a final time. One more time, the Gators' next game is in the Savannah Classic, which will be in Savannah, Georgia, January 12th and 13th. Also thanking Anna Semba for her intermission report. And that'll pretty much do it tonight. The Gators get the win, 4-1. Once again, you're listening to Florida Gators Hockey on the Orange and Blue Sports Network. Hell yeah.